I first heard about the Mongol Derby about 5-6 years ago. I just used to work at a hunt yard, which was a riding school and polo yard as well. And one of the riders that used to help, he just came in and his friends were doing the Mongol Rally, the one with cars where you do 1000k with a 1 litre car. And then he told me, I think there's a horse derby too. So I had a look into it and I just thought, wow, that's amazing, like I want to do that, you know. So yeah, like I just never really had the money in that to do it, never thought I was good enough, and now I've got the funds, so I thought I'd crack on and enter.
So you knew you wanted to do it straight away?
Yeah. It was always like, wow, like let's do that. You know, it's never been scared of how much it is, just always been like, that's amazing, I want to do that. Riding all my life, and I've been riding racehorses about 5 a day, 6 days a week for the past 3 years as well, or more, so I'm hoping that sort of training will get me kicked into gear. And 5 a.m. starts no problem for me, that's quite normal. I love riding youngsters, to be honest, because I like teaching them and everything. I get to break them in, you know, watch them grow up, and then I take them on the gallop for the first time. And then even the ones that I don't break in, you know, you still have to teach them to go up the gallop in a straight line, not let them run off. That's quite good considering the Mongolian horses aren't very backed as such, so I'm quite used to them being so young and green. Racehorses are good because it gives me that faster pace, gives me the muscles, build up the muscles for the faster pace basically. It gets you very fit going up the gallop. This is all my derby kit. I will hopefully be taking the majority of this, either wearing it or putting it in my pack. I'll be carrying it with my operational dry bag, which is obviously completely waterproof. And you have to have a camelback, so I've personalised this into adding a camelback onto it. And then the derby, they also give you this great saddle bag, so this will attach onto the back of the saddle. To take equipment with me is quite tough because I'm only allowed to carry a maximum of 5 kilo, so that includes any snacks, drinks and clothes that you want to wear for the next 9 days. You also need medicines and anything else you might require within those 9 days. I mean, anything could happen. So this is a grey old bottle and it's self-purifying. So I can go to any puddle, river, any water source you can imagine. I can fill this up pop it in, fill it up, and then you just slowly press down and it will purify the water for you, and it will end up in the middle, and perfectly safe drinking water. One big item is my GoPro. Obviously I want to film everything, I want the world to see how I've been doing. As long as it doesn't get smashed, I should be okay. Haven't quite decided. I mean, my head cam stuff weighs quite a lot and this is part of my weight, so potentially I might attach it to my backpack with a wrist holder instead, but I'm still contemplating on that, to be honest. One little extra item I'm taking, which weighs 170 grams, so yeah, it might be a bit of my kit, but I think this will be really good. I bought this little leather book from Portugal, and I hope to write a journal in it every day. I mean, it should be amazing to have a little journal of your own Mongol Derby trip. So my plan to wear will be my Mongol Derby buff, my Mongol Derby t-shirt, which they sent me, which is awesome, really like that. I have my army Kevlar trousers. These are great because I ride in them quite a lot. It has a nice big pocket, they're waterproof. They're very breathable considering how thick they are. My raincoat is fairly big, fairly long, and for riding I prefer a longer coat. It suits me much better, and it's double zipped, so I can zip it just halfway up and have that out.
I ride a lot of variation of horses, so some horses that I break in will be nearly 17 hands, and I have my ponies at home, which are more the Mongolian sizes. I have a Welsh section D, a Welsh section C cross cob, and the other one I have is a 15-3 thoroughbred. So with my horses, I've just been, putting on my derby gear and riding them around bareback. I used to take them out for about 15k at a time, and now it's only about 3 to 5k. But it's bareback, so I'm hoping that will strengthen my legs a bit more, just because it's a bit more difficult to hold on. Hours at a time, and that's what I need. I need the more endurance, longer rides. But I have found a solution. We have a lot of exercises around here which the jockeys use to get fit, and I figured if I just put the irons down and stand on it for an hour, it will still use the muscles that I do on a horse, if not more, because you have to push them yourself. I like taking my black one through the woods and just doing whatever on her. She's really awesome. Derby because it's just an incredible adventure. Like, that's just amazing. Like going around on horseback across just so much freedom and just nothing basically. You'd be going through mountains, valleys, across rivers, through marshlands, and it's just the best thing I could think of. Like, there's nothing better than just being in the wilderness on a horse. Well, it'd be better if I could take my pony, but I think that'd be a bit expensive. Let's get ready to rumble!